Welcome back! In this tutorial, I will be going over how to shade skin at a basic level. First, you want to start off with the basic line art of a character. Now, you want to go over to the layer box and create a new layer. Make sure that your line art layer is on top of your skin shading layer. This is super important. I'm just gonna rename this layer to skin so I know that this is my skin layer, and then I'm gonna zoom in. Okay, click on the bucket tool and then pick any color that's not white, black, gray, or any super pale or light color. I'm choosing this really opaque green color, but honestly, if you like using blue or something, that would also work. What I'm doing right now is using the paint bucket tool to paint her skin. Make sure you don't miss any spots like me. I kind of forgot to paint the area inside the heart of her choker, but that's okay. You can always go back and paint it when you remember. Now, you want to zoom in so that you can get all these little uncolored spots. This is probably the most tedious and hated part of the process, in my opinion, but it's got to be done if you don't want random white spots everywhere. So, why am I painting her skin green? I'm not planning on making her skin green. So why? I like using colors like this green to first paint the skin because it lets me see what spots my paint bucket tool didn't reach. Couldn't I have just started with using the right skin color to paint the skin instead of using some whack color like this? Isn't this kind of a waste of time? Good question. And no, it's not a waste of time. I don't like painting the skin with the skin color I'm going to actually use because it makes it really hard to see the spots I missed, and it also strains my eyes. A darkish color like this makes it so much more convenient. 20/20 vision? Sorry, we don't know her. Okay, so you kind of get the point. I'm just filling in whatever gaps there are.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. You really make me wanna fly. Cross my heart and hope to die. Lonely, you're the reason why I can feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night.
Now, you want to check the box Protect Alpha and choose a skin color. I like choosing a skin tone that's between orange and red, or you can find a skin tone that suits your preference. These are some skin tones and shades I already chose, so I'm going to choose a color from there. Now, increase your brush size to something huge, and now color over everything. It doesn't need to be neat, you don't have to stay within the lines. And after you're done coloring everything, you can uncheck Protect Alpha, and there you go. Perfectly painted and shaded. When you are shading the skin, make a new layer and clip it to the base layer. You want to choose a slightly darker and more orangey color to shade the skin's shadow. Make sure not to choose a color that's too orangey or pink. After choosing a shader color, I like to add a bit of shading to the nose and lips first, but for you, maybe you want to start with the eyes, or the hair, or the ears. Honestly, it's up to you where you want to start shading.
When I go to sleep at night, I finally know the reason why, yeah. I'm never really satisfied, yeah. Waking up in paradise, yeah. Without you by my side. Imagine I walk through your doorway. Imagine skipping all the foreplay. Imagine all the stars in one place. 'Cause you really make me wanna fly.
After I'm done shading the nose and the mouth, I like to move on to the bangs. When I shade the bangs, I make sure to follow the shape of the hair.
When I go to sleep at night, lonely, you're the
I'm done shading the bangs, I like to shade below and above the eyes, again making sure I follow the outlines.
Feel those butterflies when I go to sleep at night. What do I have to say to keep you by my side? How to start and then liquefy it. Need you here to tell me that I'll be okay. Married one, loving two, and now it's 3 a.m. Thinking what if it's you and me at the end, that maybe we'll be okay. I know that you're coming back home. Know that you're coming back home.
Then I shade a very thin line to frame the face.
In the morning, I know that you're coming back home. Having my own conversations, hoping you will come and save me. Know that
Shade the neck.
home in the morning, I hope that you're coming back home. Look at you, eyes as soft as that ocean blue.
And then shade the ears.
Learn to swim like I never know. I see it now, that everything will be okay. With no small doses, smell of roses. Can't get enough of you. Can't wait to love on you. I know that you're coming back home. Know that you're coming back home. Know that you're coming back home in the morning. I know that you're coming back home.
I like to add shadows around the chest area, like this, following the shape of the shirt's collar.
Know that you're coming back home in the morning. I hope that you're coming back home. I know that you're coming back home.
Then I'm going to check the box Protect Alpha and select an even darker shade. I'm pulling up this window here because that's where I saved my skin tone shaders. Now I'm only going to shade the very top to create a subtle gradient effect.
What do I have to say to keep you by my side? How to start and then liquefy it. Need you here to tell me that I'll be okay. Married one, loving two, and now it's 3.
After you're done, you can uncheck the Protect Alpha box. Next, we're going to move on to blush. I'm going to choose a more pinky blush because I like giving my female characters a cute look, but if your character is more masculine, you can skip this step or choose to go with a more neutral tan blush. Now select the airbrush tool and make sure that the opacity is 36%.
Having my own conversations, hoping you will come and save me. Know that you're coming back home in the morning. I hope that you're coming back home. Look at you, eyes as soft as that ocean blue. Falling in, learn to swim like I never know. I see it now, that everything will be okay. With no small doses, smell of roses. Can't get enough of you. Can't wait to love on you. I know that you're coming back home. Know that you're coming back home. Know that you're coming back home in the morning. I know that you're coming back home. Having my own conversations, hoping you
I'm erasing the skin here and replacing it with the whites of the eyes later.
home in the morning. I hope
The shading under the eye kind of disappeared when I added blush, so I'm going to go over it again.
Ryan Little.
Moving on to the arms, it's kind of hard to explain how I'm shading because it's all intuitive, but I noticed that when the arms are bent like this, there's usually a shadow that's created. There's also usually shadow like this around the outer edge of the arm. For the hand, there are usually shadows around these areas, so to be safe, make sure you just shade in those areas to get some more dimension into the hand.
Ryan Little.
Why does it hurt so bad? So bad to lose something I never had.
For the legs, I noticed there's usually shadow where the edge of the hem meets the skin around the inner thigh. So make sure you shade these too.
Pinch me. Will you come back? Will you come back? Deja vu strings me along. I put you in a music box, tried to move on. You're still playing heartstrings and I'm still singing your song. Deja vu strings me along.
You can also add these white circles to show their shine and make your character more cute, but I like the way my blush looks right now, so I'm not going to add the white circles.
Imagination wild like a child. Head and heart can't reconcile. Are you a memory, lucid dream? Pinch me.
And that's the end of my basic skin shading tutorial. I hope it was helpful, and let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments section below. Thanks for watching, and you got this!